determine. Is Ridge Road...
Block or impair. Block or impair.
Okay.
Which impairing would be trespassing a little girl for walking home from school.
No, what I'm saying is blocking or impairing an easement is what it says.
And from what I understand, this guy has put a sawhorse up.
I think our biggest
with a no trespassing sign on it in the middle of the road
I think our biggest discrepancy here, sir,
is that you don't understand what an access easement is?
No, the biggest discrepancy is you're defining Ridge Road as an access easement.
It is.
That's where it is. It's a private road.
Mm-hmm. Private, yeah. Private property. He owns it. He owns this piece. They own that piece. This guy owns that piece.
Yeah. They all own it. It's all private property.
What you're not understanding is that this is the access road for all these houses, all these places, all these other streets,
which are all private,
and over to here,
which are all private.
It doesn't matter. Even private property. Property's not made publicly. You check here, right? This is I told you this already. The provisions of an adequate access to all of the lots in the subdivision by ways that will be safe and convenient for travel. Do you think that applies? Did it say just residents? Lessening congestion in such ways and in the adjacent public ways. Reducing danger to life, limb, and the operation of motor vehicle.
Sorry, I don't.
Ensuring compliance with the application zoning bylaws of the town of Carver.
By the sounds of what you're reading is I'm not sure exactly, but it sounds like you're reading like a subdivision plan design or something.
Yes. This is the rules and regulations for subdivision.
Yeah, but there's no subdivision there.
It is a subdivision. There is a subdivision.
There's no subdivision back there.
Did I have to print off a definition of a subdivision too?
So there's no subdivision back there.
Should I just bring a dictionary for you next time?
Subdivided. Now, it may be subdivided at some point.
It is subdivided. You said there's other owners. There's other people beyond his property.
There's one person that generally owns a majority of that land.
Coordinating ways in a subdivision with each other.
It has nothing to do. It's not even relevant.
Coordinating the ways in a subdivision with each other, with the public ways in the town of Carver, and the ways of the neighboring subdivisions, which is what you pointed out here. Where is it? Where'd the map go? Here it is. This is subdivision. This is subdivision. This is a subdivision. I think there's another one over here.
There's no subdivision.
Of which these ones there is. There is. It's just not built.
This is all cranberry bogs.
And it's just
there's no approved subdivisions here.
Over here, there's a subdivision.
No, there's no.
Yes, there is. Is it the same division as this, or is it subbed from that?
There's not. There's a lot here, and there's a lot here.
Yeah.
The rest of it's
owned. Separate lots.
The rest of it's owned all by another landowner.
Other divisions, other subdivisions.
They live off of Mayflower Road. There's no other subdivision.
This is a subdivision.
This is
where this has access, right? Like you said, the little pathway that's over here.
Years ago, before, I mean, this is a long time ago, but years ago, to the best of my knowledge,
it really doesn't.
You see where Pine Ridge Road is? I mean, Pine Ridge is. This used to be Ridge Road. They used to come up right through here. It used to come around. Right, there's a little bog back here. It used to come around.
And then where did they move Ridge Road to? Can you please point that out?
It's right.
No, where did they move Ridge Road to?
I can't see it here, but it's somewhere in here.
It's in there? It's not on the blue line there?
No.
It's not where the Ridge Road sign is?
That's a driveway.
You think it's by where Pine Ridge Road is?
Ridge Road starts here. If you don't mind me writing on your map.
Oh, that's fine.
And it comes over here. I mean, I'm guessing because I don't see it. It's there, I think, but I can't see it. And then it also comes out like this.
And do you know that when this subdivision was built, they moved Ridge Road over to here?
Well, that's this question's up for debate.
Are you aware of that?
Where they actually moved that road, because nobody can really figure out where they moved
for debate.
That. Yeah, because we don't know.
Have you seen the road?
Yes, this is not Ridge Road. This is a private.
That is most certainly Ridge Road.
This is 175 and 177, Tremont Street. This is.
Yeah, that's the address.
Ridge Road actually starts here. This is a terrible map. But if you
Ridge Road, how do you get to Ridge Road?
It's right here, sir.
There isn't no road there.
Yeah, there is. There's a dirt road there.
There is not.
There is, and there's a gate over here.
And those gates are clearly marked as private property and closed.
Correct.
So is this person committing a crime then?
Which one?
The person gating off the access easement.
Because it's deemed a private road. That's why. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. But this would be your access. Like if I have to go, this is the way I would go.
No, property owners.
You know what I mean?
Property owners. These people.
Like
people.
If I had to go back there for an emergency, this is the way I would
block
go.
or impair the easement. If an easement allows a neighbor to use your driveway, which you're saying this is a driveway.
Allows a neighbor.
An easement allows. Yes, the easement allows.
If an easement allows.
For example, you can't put in a gate that would block it.
Right.
That would be illegal. So is this person breaking a crime, committing a crime?
What is that?
Whoever you said there's gates, they're blocking it. That's
No, there's like a
it?
gate thing here, like with
that's what you're saying the access easement is, though, right?
But you can still get an emergency. You can emergency access that if you had to.
Are you saying that this little road, this little pathway that's not marked at all, is an access easement?
I believe there are signs somewhere.
Or is this the
I believe
access
there's signs there.
Because this is the access easement, sir.
This is
not over here. That's private property.
This is the gentleman's driveway, sir. I wouldn't consider somebody's driveway an access easement.
It leads to where?
It attaches to Ridge Road back behind this house. Yes.
Why do you think it's attached to Ridge Road? This access easement.
Okay, because maybe he has permission to go back to Ridge Road. He actually owns cranberry bogs over here.
I understand that. That's cool and everything. I was a cranberry grower for 15 years. So
awesome.
I understand these properties,
but
and I understand that I would never call the police and try to have a little girl trespassed for walking home from school.
Sir, I can't articulate.
You can't
what reasoning?
You can't articulate anything?
No, I can't articulate why somebody would not want somebody walking through their property. I don't know that.
But you're the one enforcing it. You're the one trying to issue this trespass.
I'm not enforcing it.
Against my daughter.
All I'm doing is the service.
And mind you, she was walking home from school on an access easement.
Okay.
Which tons of kids walk down.
And I think that's our difference.
People walk their dogs down it. Yeah, people jog down it.
And that's our difference. I don't know that. I've never heard of anybody using that, so I have no idea.
Well, just because you haven't heard it, do you think that means it doesn't happen?
Well, no, but we don't receive complaints about it. So if nobody.
So why is he complaining about my daughter in particular?
No idea. That's what I
Does
said.
he have some sort of issue?
I don't know. I have no idea.
The other thing I would like to know is how this man got my daughter's name.
I have no idea.
And are you aware that he followed my daughter home? Are you aware of that?
I'm not aware of that,
no. Well, he did. He followed her home. He found out her name somehow, which I still don't know. Perhaps it was one of you guys that gave her this information. That's cool, but it doesn't change the fact that this creepy old man followed my fucking daughter home. Do you understand what I'm saying? That's a crime. That's stalking. Stalking. Crime.
Okay.
I don't know if this dude's a fucking psychopath or a pedo or something.
Okay. Well, I was not.
You interested in that?
You didn't mention that to me yesterday, or whatever, day before yesterday when we spoke.
I'm pretty sure my daughter mentioned it to you. And it also happened just after, we have the video, just after you left the scene. That man followed my daughter home. Well, tried to. She was smart enough to evade him, but that's what happened.
After I left?
After you left, yes.
Well, then I would suggest your daughter call 911 at that phone.
That's what I told her to do, but she managed to ditch him.
Okay.
And plus, I don't think 911 is going to help us very much if you're trying to trespass. Are you going to show up and do something? What would you do?
Sir, all right. So we've...
I'm sorry? What? Excuse me?
If your daughter calls 911, we'd be there to address these situations.
And what would you do? Would you address this situation properly, or would you try to issue this trespass still?
Sir, all right. I think we've done here. I will touch base with you on Tuesday, like I said I would. And we'll come to some sort of resolve. And we'll figure out what Ridge Road actually is. If it's a road, access, easement.
I suggest you do. Like I said, these are for you to keep.
I don't need those.
You can, yeah, you
They're
should.
not relevant, sir.
You do need them, and they are relevant. Because this is the prudent information to the case.
Well, I would keep this for
This is what an investigation looks like.
Yep.
In case you've never seen one.
Okay. Sir, I was a detective for 7 years. I did plenty of
I read your history. I know all about you. So
Oh, yeah, you did? Okay.
that's cool. I know you're a detective.
Okay.
I've seen the picture with your old lady pinning the medal on your chest and all that stuff. It was a great picture, by the way.
Thank you.
But
All right.
it still doesn't change the fact that you're wrong, sir.
Okay. So we will discuss this on Tuesday.
Okay.
Tuesday morning. And what's the best contact? Phone?
Phone would be best, yes.
Okay. All right.
But if you can't get me on the phone, An email will work just fine.
Okay. All right, so we'll touch base Tuesday morning, and I'll meet with Mr. Woods on Monday. Tuesday, and I'll touch base as soon as I talk to him.
Okay.
All right. And thank you.
Have a nice day.
You too.
Do you want this paperwork?
I don't need it, sir. Why don't you keep it for your records, and then.
Well, I mean, I already know this stuff, so
Okay. Well, I don't need.
maybe you can reference it.
Of an easement, so.
Maybe you can reference it and show it to your homeboy or whatever.
I don't need that.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
That's a subdivision plan. That's not really relevant.
What
The other
do you-
easements.
What do you think buildings are?
What's that?
What do you think buildings and plots are? Subdivisions.
Oh. All right. All right. Well, just hold on to that, and if we need it back, we'll meet up again on Tuesday.
All right, I'll hold on to it.
All right,
I hope you take this to heart, sir.
All right. Thanks.
Well, that went about expected. At least they didn't say nothing about me filming. That's good. I think they have already been informed, so. But they still obviously just don't like it. Yeah. I'm just gonna film one for a minute. So this is the officer, Sargent Kelly. Sargent Kelly, who wants to trespass my daughter for walking home on an access easement based on the word of some psychopath pedo guy who stalks and follows my daughter home and somehow found out her name. But he's not concerned with that. He doesn't want to know about the pedo or the stalker. He just wants to trespass a little girl.
How can I help you, sir?
I'd like to file a FOIA request.
FOIA,
FOIA request, public information.
you can do that on our website,
I'd like to.
carverpolice.org.
I'd like to
Right
do
on
it
the
here in
bottom of the website
person.
is a public records request.
I'd like to do it here in person.
Sure. You can go ahead and just fill that out for me.
Actually, could I get somebody to assist me? My handwriting is kind of bad, so I don't want you guys to get confused.
And there's a pen in there for you.
Is someone gonna come assist me?
I'll also be right there for you, sir.
Thank you. Anybody but him.
Just put it back in the box.
I'll fill it out for you. Your name, sir?
My name's not necessary for a FOIA request.
It is for our, right here. It says, name of party involved. I need your name, sir.
I have the right to file it anonymously.
What happens is when I submit this to our records department, which you see behind you, they need to know who this goes back to. So
I will
how
give
am I
you-
supposed to get this to you without knowing who you are?
I will give you an email address you can send it to. Or you can send me a notification that it's ready and I'll come pick it up.
The type of incident, sir?
His body cam for the day of and the interaction involving this trespass. Can't even fill out a form.
So I'll need your email address, sir.
1 second. Johnny,
Johnny J-O.
NNY. Maz, M-A-Z-Z. Rules with the S.
R-U-L-E-S.
Yep. At gmail.com. Hope I was able to mute
You also
that.
going to provide a telephone number?
The email's fine. I also
It says, in some circumstances, town of Carver may assess a reasonable fee for the production of public records. Complex requests will be charged for time spent searching, segregating, and redacting material. If fees will be assessed, a written estimate of the same will be provided to the requester, you. Permissible charges include, but are not limited to, 5 cents per standard black and white printouts or copies. The actual cost for storage devices or materials such as CDs, thumb drives, flash drives, etc. And the actual cost for duplication of records not susceptible to ordinary means of reproduction, such as color copies. I'm going to deposit this in the mailbox for our records clerk. He has 10 business days to respond to your request.
I also have another FOIA I would like to file.
Is it related to the same incident?
Yes. I'd like the phone call that he made, the officer received for the trespass.
Made by the same officer?
I'm not sure who received it. I'm guessing dispatch got it, probably you or him or whoever was working there at the time. But the man who called in this trespass, and I want that phone call.
He didn't call it in. He came into the office.
He came in?
He came into the station to file it, yes.
Is there body cam? Is he running body cam at that time?
I wasn't here at the moment, so I'm not aware of who took that request.
Well, I'd like to, number one, find out who did that, and then I'd like that body cam as well.
I would have to look up that information myself to find out who was here and who received the trespass order from him to be served to you. So, you just give me 1 minute. I'll consult with my supervisor right here. I'll get right back to you.
Okay. This guy's doing pretty good. You think we're making a difference, guys? I swear to God, that guy made me sick to my stomach.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to add all that information right here to this first request. So you get all related media about this incident.
Okay. Excellent.
Based on experience too, I don't know if you can hear me. The body camera footage is very it's extensive in the sense that it takes a lot of media, so it might not be something that she can email you. So she'll probably email you like a link to go to a website to watch it.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
So it wouldn't be like something that she could just email you. She can email you any reports that are anybody that calls or comes in or does any of that. It goes in the computer and she could provide you that through an email. But the video stuff, it's just long, so it won't allow an email.
I understand that. If necessary, I can bring in a flash drive for you, and you guys can put it on that.
Yeah, she would probably she'd email you the link to go to and then you could download it to a flash drive from your computer.
That would work perfectly.
But as far as the information that you're looking for, I think you just put down, or you would put down, the person that's involved, the other person that's taking the order out against you or against your daughter, if I'm not mistaken. And that way you're getting all the reports that I think you're looking for. Does that make sense?
It does. It makes perfect sense.
Okay.
Are you involved? I put Kelly. That's the body cam one.
Do you know the person that's taking out the order?
I do not, no.
Okay. You didn't get a copy of the order with the...
I don't think he wanted to give it to me today.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right.
Tuesday.
Michelle is the records clerk. She's also very good about asking you if there's something that she's not understanding or she's not sure what you're looking for. She'll ask you
Okay, that's fine.
what exactly you're looking for too. So there's nothing missed. But that's really about it. He'll put that through to the clerk, and she's part-time, so she works Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and has the Tuesday, Saturday, Sundays off and holidays.
Okay, that's fine.
All right?
I'd like to thank you both for your professionalism.
Welcome.
Thank you. Have a good day. All right, guys, I'm out of here. First part was a little fudged, but I think they came around. Damn. Oh, let's get one more of that. I can't get enough of our beautiful and glorious American flag without any tainting, blue lines, markings, add-ons, anything stupid like that. Keep it off our flag. That's pretty interesting. I wonder if he was actually a good duty. We got those cameras. The cameras protect themselves from the public. All right. Let's see if they retaliate and try to pull me over. If they do, I'll make another video.